Shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy. Uh, yeah, many rapping boys out here telling fake. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people simple like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Bruce Gas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock by my side, but it hit just like the crew. Shut up, man. Chat real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beat on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the string, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the string, gotta do it for the check. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Boom, boom. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more with you. Salute, man. Kazi, thanks for coming in here, man. I'm in here with an old friend of mine, my brother, Mr. Doc. I caught him on a show earlier. I was going to do this show today in honor of the birthday. In fact, the man he has two birthdays. Some people say that he was born on June 16th, 1954, and others say he was born on today, August 5th, 1954. Either way, he's 71 years old. And this was, I mean, hands down, this was my favorite fighter during the late 70s, the early 80s. This guy, I mean, just his backstory alone is mind blowing. You know, he was when he was an infant, his mother died, and he was shipped off to be raised by his aunt, him and his older brother. And after a few years, his aunt decided that she couldn't handle caring for Matthew Antonio Loach. She couldn't care for Maxwell, so she told his older brother to take him for a walk and don't come back with him. And I mean, can you imagine a 5-year-old kid being abandoned by his brother?
And how old was the brother? Being told, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, go leave your brother on the corner there, or whatever the fuck. Right?
His brother ran from him. It was like he didn't just leave him; he ran, and Matthew was running after him. He said it was the run of his life. He didn't know what he was doing. This is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, man. This is the craziest city in the world. And he ends up sleeping in the steps of a church. The nuns took him in, and they named him. He didn't have a name. 5-year-old kid. They said, we're going to call you Matthew from the Bible, and because you were on the Franklin Parkway, you're going to be called Franklin. So his name was Matthew Franklin. That was his second name. And
holy shit! So he didn't really actually even know his real name, even.
It wasn't until years later, when after he was a champion and everything, he found out what his real name was. But yeah, man, just so bizarre.
Hurtful. Let's be brutally honest. That's hurtful, man. Like, that's a wound. You know what I mean, to the heart. Like, oh my god.
I couldn't imagine it. Hey, Vaughn, thanks for coming by, man. I'm sitting up here with my good friend, Mr. Doc, and we're going to talk about Mathew Saad Muhammad. Today is, some people say he was born today, 71 years ago. Me and Doc, we're pretty close to that age. So we grew up watching this guy. I mean, this was Saturday afternoon, CBS, ABC. This was one of the most exciting boxers of all time. And, when was the first time you saw him, Doc?
First time I saw him would have been, so let's see. I would have been about 11 or 12. So we're talking, Late 70s, early 80s, because that's when I started to notice the light heavyweights starting to get airtime, right? So you had so we had NBC Sports World, ABC Wide World of Sports, CBS Sports Spectacular with Tim Ryan. Okay, all right, and for the most part, my early so I was born in '68. I'll give you guys a little bit of a you weirdos that like to look into these things. I was born in '68, so the majority of my childhood was dominated by the heavyweights because the heavyweights dominated Wide World of Sports, right? You understand what I'm saying? So it would have been right around the late '70s, right around the time I'm starting to get into. So okay, this is kind of cool. So right around the same time I'm getting into girls, guitar, right? You know what I mean? Motorcycles, because I wasn't old enough for a car yet, but I had a dirt bike. And this is like one of those things that when you're a kid at the time, you don't think much of. But in hindsight, I know we're going off track here, Bruce, but you got me.
Hey, bro. I like talking to Grandpa Simpson. I don't mind it at all.
Okay. As long as you're okay with Grandpa Simpson, that's what I got. That's what I bring to the table. So right around the time that I started getting into girls, motorcycles, and guitars is right around the time the light heavyweights started getting more and more prominence, right? Late 70s, really late, like 79, 80, and then into the early 80s, right?
And who were some of these great names? I mean,
you got all kinds of not even great names. Eric Winbush. I saw Eric Winbush all the time, right? Eric Winbush. He was like a light heavyweight, got knocked out by everybody. Mathew Saad Muhammad, Dwight Muhammad Kawi, Michael Spinks, the dominant fucking force in the whole thing. David Summerhays. David Summerhays was kind of a holdover from the late 70s. You don't remember? He was Canadian light heavyweight champion.
I remember him. Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
And then you had Murray Sutherland, another Canadian in there.
Boom. Yep. Didn't he fight Thomas Hearns at some point, Murray Sutherland?
I think he did. I think he was the first. Sutherland was the first IBF super middleweight champion.
Yeah.
And, he wasn't supposed to have it. They made it for Bobby Ches, and he lost, so they wanted to give it to Hearns. But I mean, Murray Sutherland, tough Canadian, and he's another one. He fought Saad Muhammad. But I mean, I'm talking about the big names in the division. All these guys, they were exchanging belts like the Victor Galindez, Angel Cuello.
That's another. Victor Galindez is another holdover from the mid to late 70s. He still carried on like probably better than Gary Summerhays. But you know what I mean. He's of that same, in my mind, he's of that same era.
Mike
Rossman, another one. Yep, another mid 70s holdover. You didn't get no Bob Foster though. Bob Foster, he ended before before that whole period really hit, which is kind of a sad thing.
Well, yeah, and he boxed well into his late 30s too, man. He was
yes. He left it all out there, dude. He fought Frazier and Ali. You know what I mean? What more could he do?
Hey, brother De Niro, how we doing, my man? And another one of my favorites at the time was, in fact, this was the first guy that I saw fight Matthew Franklin at the time. I'm going to even bring the fight up, man. This is back in 1978, right after the blizzard of '78. I had this apartment in Warren. I just got it. I was on the third floor, doing coke like a bastard. I mean, it was a crazy.
Hang on, Warren, Ohio.
No, Warren, Rhode Island. I'm sorry.
So okay, because there's a Warren. but there's a Warren,
Ohio. There's a Warren in every.
I know.
Warren, Michigan. Warren, Massachusetts. I mean, it's everywhere. But anyway, I'm in this apartment, and there's no cable TV, mind you. It was a black and white, and we had a piece of wire on there and a coat hanger.
the tinfoil, the bunny ears.
Yeah. And I'd fuck around with it. And all of a sudden, I get this channel, and it's J. Russell Peltz Boxing.
Oh,
and it's
shit.
Boxing. Yeah, man.
The Spectrum, baby. From the Spectrum, baby.
It's from the fucking Spectrum. And I'm seeing Mathew Saad Muhammad versus Richie Cates. And I knew these guys from the magazines, but I never knew exactly who they were. But man, I got this thing on the black and white. It's on a Friday night. We're doing lines, and it's like we got live boxing over here. And this guy, I'm pulling out Ring magazines, and I'm saying, look at this guy, Mathew Saad Muhammad. This is the light heavyweight. This guy, before he even fought contenders, he fought 2 future world champions, Mate Pavlov and Marvin Camel. This is when before he had 15 fights. He's in there with 2 future world champions.
Crazy. If you look at same thing, if you look at Michael Spinks, within like 10 to 15 fights, he's fighting killers.
Yeah.
These guys are all fighting killers. Like, and that was like, how to put it, the blessing and the curse of the light heavyweight division in that time period. I think in hindsight was they were, how to put it, like they were cannon fodder. They were cannon fodder, the light heavyweights. So you could get anybody to fight anybody, but that was also what made it must see TV. You know what I mean?
Anyway, Doc, I don't know if you can see the screen, but this is the fight. This is the fight that I got on that with those rabbit ears, and I'm like, and it came in about this quality, and that's Mathew Saad Muhammad with the red trunks on, I believe. Richie Cates, a prison guard from New Jersey, 86 boxing, my brother. Salute.
Nice.
And I mean this is the first round. Now I'm up there with a couple of cats in my place. I'm saying you got to watch this guy, Matthew Franklin. He is tough. He's from Philadelphia. He is as tough as they come. And this is only the first round. And this Richie Cates,
I'm already noticing those lead rights is.
Richie Cates, one of the toughest to never win a title at light heavyweight. You watch his right hand, and this is the first round. And both of these guys, they're going to get saved by the fucking bell. 86, my brother. Salute. Stone Cold, EP. Salute. You're watching some classic boxing right now. I'm hearing a little bit of an echo in there.
I'll hear it. I'll go and mute when I'm not.
No. Let me see. Do I hear it again anymore?
Yo.
Yep. No, we're good. I think it was just in my head. Oh, here we go. Look at that fucking left hook by fucking
Cates.
By Richie Cates.
And he's going to the body, I noticed. Whereas
these guys were all action, man. I mean this was a true, like I said, this was a treat. I was like just screwing around with the rabbit ears, and all of a sudden we get J. Russell Peltz live from the forum. Live from the Spectrum. And
he was, forgive me for saying so, but he was, for good, bad, or indifferent, he was basically like the Don King of the, you might say, would you call it the Mid-Atlantic?
Oh,
Philadelphia to New Jersey kind of a deal? Like, is that Mid-Atlantic, Bruce?
Oh, yeah, J. Russell Peltz was big all over the East Coast. Up and down. Atlantic City, Philadelphia.
His stronghold was Philly, though, right? The Spectrum, because I know the Spectrum shows were big time.
The Blue Horizon and the Spectrum.
There you go, the Blue Horizon.
Look at that classic jab right hand. Both of these guys are using it. But we're watching this, and everybody's paying attention. Oh, wow, this is cool. But then
this is great.
The brutality in this. Hey, Mad Chad, you want to come up and join us?
Oh, please, let's get Mad Chad up here. That would be wonderful.
Wait, don't miss this. Don't miss this. Oh, that was the end of the round already.
I'm watching. Don't you worry, buddy. I trust your judgment when it comes to this kind of stuff. Round 4. What? It must have skipped rounds. Due to time constraints, we moved ahead. Okay. 1978. What'd I tell you guys?
The blizzard of
Late
70s.
late 70s, early 80s is when that light heavyweight division took off, and that's what led. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bruce Gass. That's what led to the impetus for Michael Spinks, who became dominant, right, at light heavyweight, to fight Larry Holmes in the
Michael Spinks came on the scene in like 1977, right after the Olympics.
Yeah.
And he was just kicking ass, you know. He was just kicking ass. Unstoppable. Too bad him and Saad Muhammad never got together. I mean, he would have beat Saad Muhammad because he was coming up and Saad was going down. So it was is my man joining the scene.
Man, woo! By God, man.
Mr. Dog. Go watching the Red Sox. I was listening to Crank and the Dylan, but I'm right into the Red Sox right now, Bruce. They're really playing well. How you guys doing?
We're doing good over here, Matt Chad. We're having deja vu. We're watching some of the greatest fucking bangers of all time, light heavyweights. And this is the first time I saw Matthew Franklin. I had to show that to Mr. Doc. I mean, you watch that fucking just bombs to the head. It's incredible. How you feeling, Matt Chad?
Feeling good. I very feel. Matthews with the 2 birthdays, Bruce. What's he got 2? Because his name change or because
no people just can't agree on his birthday. Some say he was born June 16th, others say he was born August 5th, and I go through different publications, and some have this birthday posted and some have this birthday posted. So it's like
is there any way to get to the truth?
Is it and our second question is it at least in part because the nuns took him in? Perhaps that there's confusion.
I don't know. I just don't know, but it's just debated.
Yeah, because he was with the nuns and all. I mean, and who's he fighting right here, Bruce?
This is the first time I saw him fight Mad Chad. He's fighting this guy named Richie Cates. He's a prison guard from New Jersey, and tough as they come. In this era, there was guys who would win a light heavyweight title today with no doubt about it, but they were contenders back then, like Jerry the Bull Martin, Richie Cates. Oh, Christ, man.
Bad dudes.
Bruce,
who was the Mexican? Oh, who was the Mexican that he fought, Muhammad?
You just missed a tremendous knockdown, and he gets saved by the bell. That's Saad Muhammad. He's going to get killed right now. He's got his hand up.
Oh, man, he came running across the everything. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Put him in the chair. You don't even know where he is.
He fell in his chair.
They had to push
him back. Yeah, this was just
look at him yelling. They're trying to bring him back.
Wow. He fought everybody, Bruce. What a tough dude, bro. His recovering powers.
Jab. Now, what's the right hand?
Oh.
Face first.
He's lucky he didn't get hit with the left hook.
That left hook would have finished him off. But when you get face planted like that, who gets up from something like that? And he's still out. He's still out like a light in the corner. They're still trying to wake him up. And then the confusion sets in because it looks like they stopped the fight.
Right.
But anyway, this was the first time I saw the guy, and I'm like, holy shit! Wait till you see the back and forth exchanges. Anyways, Mad Chad, finish.
No, just a tough. No, he was so tough. He just had recovering powers. Like he could just take punishment and come back. It's just unbelievable. Like he was a comeback kid or something. Didn't he have a nickname like that? Didn't he have a nickname, Bruce, an alias? Like, you could never count him out.
Jericho Matthew.
Right.
He'd come back from the dead. He would be so out of it. We're going to watch some of them fights too on here. We're going to watch.
But those were aliases that were used, Bruce, right? Those were aliases that were used.
My man's got him on the ropes and he's punching him up.
Yeah.
And he can't get him out.
You don't know where he is. Oh, wicked uppercut.
He's got a whole round to get him out of there. And we already know he ain't going to get him out of there. Oh. Oh, man. They were made of different stuff back then. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's a cliche that gets used a lot. But I'm telling you, those dudes were made of different stuff.
Now, Saad Muhammad, he just looked like the perfect boxer. If you could make a statue
Oh,
of
he's coming back. Look, he's coming back.
Oh,
now.
yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the
Coming
miracle.
back the miracle Matthew.
And Richie Cates, he's a full-time prison guard, and he's still a top 10 ranked boxer.
I was gonna say he don't look like no, like regular guy. He looks like he knows really what he's doing here, man.
Some of the best.
Professional, yeah.
The thing about this era, Doc, that there were some of the best out there. They never won titles, but they were just so fucking good.
Yeah. Well, that's back in. You got to remember the '70s. This is still the '70s. There's only 2 titles, WBC and WBA.
And so many of them had it too. I mean, it went back and forth.
Yeah.
Eddie Mustafa Muhammad had it. Eddie Gregory, Mustafa Muhammad, Dwight Mohammed Kwawi had it.
Yeah.
Galendez had it. Leo had it.
And the IBF didn't really come until what, 84, 83, 84?
Yeah. Exactly around that time. And I think Michael Spinks was the first IBF, wasn't he?
Yes. Because they were really smart. They got Michael Spinks. Oh! Right on the side of the temple.
Oh, look at this! This is a Saved by the Bell. Watch, Saad's gonna run across to try to finish him.
Oh, same thing in reverse.
Ding!
Yep,
Yeah.
No, we gotta get our man over. Look at him! Look at him herd. He's got a herd of over there. Oh, I love these old fights. I love these old fights. They would have stopped this shit. And you know what I mean? Today,
the doctor at ringside would not. If the camera was on there, the announcer. Oh no! Stop this fight!
Thank goodness, though. You know what I mean? Thank goodness they did it the way they did it, because that's what makes it unique.
This is a Philadelphia war right here. New Jersey.
Oh yeah, you see the Spectrum glove symbol of that was what's my man's name? Russell Peltz.
Jay Russell.
Yep. That's his little promotional. You might want to think of it. To me, Russell Peltz reminds me of like a prominent wrestling territory when the wrestling still had territories.
Yep. Saad looks like he's trying to take his head off right now.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, we lost man Chad. Oh, the combinations. Oh God. The ref's letting it go. He's gonna give him a count, isn't he, Bruce? I almost said beats. He don't even give him the count. He just lets him go.
Boom. And Saad Muhammad is ranked by Magazine as like number 40 on like the top deadliest 100 punches of all time. He's on that list.
Is this where they get confused about the fight getting stopped?
No, this was when it was stopped. They got confused.
This is when it gets stopped. Okay.
There ain't no confusion in this one, but that's the first time I got a taste of this character.
Right on.
And
we
I'll
lost
tell you,
Chad. I hope I didn't run him off with my.
No. Matt Chad, he comes, he's in and out like that.
Yeah.
He's like the COVID.
They call him the Breeze.
The Breeze. He's definitely like the Breeze. But see, right after this fight, and I have to go look because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know he had some. He didn't take any fucking breaks at all. After this fight, he fought Dale Grant. I remember him. I remember his name. But two fights later was the fucking war with Yaki Lopez.
Oh God, there's another light heavyweight stalwart, Yaki Lopez. Like, that's the other thing. These guys, all these dudes that, and we could probably, I bet you we could, between the two of us, we could, you mainly, no, it's mainly you could, because this is the thing. The light heavyweights hit, this is what I was trying to get at earlier, Bruce. The light heavyweights hit right as I was starting to get into guitars, girls, and motorcycles. So I had to kind of come back. It's not that I missed all of it, right? But what did like I said, guitars, girls, and motorcycles. Forgive me if my attention wasn't, 100% on the ball at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yaki Lopez, though, is another stalwart. Correct me if I'm wrong. Of the late 70s, early mid 80s light heavyweights.
He was another one. In any other era, he would have won a title. He was so, and he fought. It seems like every week, Yaki Lopez was the B-side for one of these great light heavyweights that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Any one of these guys, give me any one of these guys, and I'm not even saying I know who wins, but just for the sake of the enjoyment of watching it, give me Bivol against any of these guys, and it's going to be a great fight. Mathew Saad Muhammad, Dwight Muhammad Kawi, Michael Spinks, Yaki Lopez, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. Mathew Saad Muhammad. And there's more beyond these guys, even, if you dig into it. Carlos De Leon, was he light heavyweight before there was cruiserweight?
He started at light heavyweight and then he went to cruiserweight, but he was another good one, man. He was supposed to be the next Wilfred Benitez. But he got stopped a few times. He didn't prove to be all he was cut out to be.
Yeah, didn't live up to the hype.
But Yaki, this guy went to Rahway, fought James Scott. He fought Saad twice. Fought Michael Spinks. He fought everybody out there, and he got beat by the best. He even went for remember S.T. Gordon? He was a tough bastard.
Hey, S.T. Gordon. Yes.
Out of Florida, I think he was out of Miami. Tuesday night fights, he was a star.
Me and my friends always hypothesized that that's where Vince McMahon got the idea for S.D. Jones.
Possible.
We always thought it was a play on S.T. Gordon. That was our theory.
I think S.D. Jones was around before S.T. Gordon.
No, 100% he was. Oh, the wrestler was around, is what you're saying before.
Yeah. S.T. Jones.
Really? Okay. Yeah, we didn't start picking that up till later. Okay.
Special Delivery Jones. That was his
Special
name.
Delivery. Yep. Wasn't he a football player before he got into pro wrestling?
I know he was from Antigua, and he was probably the best jobber in the freaking WWF. He always had.
That's Vince Senior, right? The worldwide wrestling.
Yeah, and Junior too. But SD, he lived in New York City too, man. He had a house in New York City. He's got that record for getting pinned by King Kong Bundy, the fastest pin at WrestleMania. The 5 second pin.
Oh, the five, yeah, five.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah.
Poor SD.
I hope they paid him good.
Yeah, from what I understand, he bought a house with that WrestleMania earnings.
Well, hey, if getting a 5 count from King Kong Bundy means I buy a house, right?
Oh yeah, Bundy was a cool guy too, man.
Oh, I've heard he was. What's the old? I can't remember who it was, but they were quoting the big cat Ernie Ladd. Damn it, Bundy, you done dumped yourself out of position. You remember the big cat Ernie Ladd. I can't remember exactly what he used to say.
I got these 15-inch shoes that covers the ground that I walks on.
They covers the grounds I walks on. Yeah, I can remember.
I'm coming to the hog town of Worcester, Massachusetts. and I'm gonna show you exactly what the big cat's gonna do.
The big cat's gonna wipe out your boys and take over the town of Worcester, Massachusetts.
The hard town of Worcester, Massachusetts.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, the hard town of Worcester, Massachusetts. And I just remember that booming, you know what I mean, cadence of his.
And he had that thumb that was all wrapped up.
Oh yeah. Well, that's where he kept the razor.
Don't touch the thumb. Don't touch the thumb. He jabbed you right in the throat with that thing. For the 3 times.
Big cat earlier. He was a spectacular specimen in his prime, by the way, from what I hear. Like able to move around the ring and do like really, you know what I mean, impressive.
NFL defensive lineman, wasn't he?
Okay.
For the Houston Oilers. Big number 7. Yeah, man, Ernie the big cat.
I just remember the big cat, Ernie Ladd. Like you said, my feet covers the grounds I walk on.
Mr. Ring Announcer.
Yeah. But yeah, he supposedly told King Kong Bundy, "Damn it, Bundy!" Like backstage, you dumbed yourself out of position, Bundy. When he was working for Bill Watts, Bundy was working for Bill Watts, and Ernie Ladd was like the the booker or whatever. Damn it, Bundy.
Hey, shout out to L Dub, shout out to BVO Sports. We are watching the fight of the year, what was this, Doc? 1979 or 1978?
78. It was 78 according to the thing.
We're still in 78. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So this is like, look at this shit. They're killing each other. Yaki Lopez, Mathew Saad Muhammad, right?
Neither one gave an inch in this fight. This was just unbelievable. And wait till we get to the 8th round. That was the round of the year. That was the one that anybody who was a fan of any kind of boxing. Hey, keep digging. Salute. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. This is the celebration of one of the 2 birthdays of Mathew Saad Muhammad. And me and Doc are over here. We're watching some of his vintage fights and sharing some memories we had of this guy.
To give you some perspective, Bruce, on why I'm not as sharp about this, for example, as I am about some other stuff. So this, you have to keep in mind, 78, right? I'm 10 years old. I've got my first motorcycle, right? My mom's left the house, divorce. I'm left on my own.
Doc, you don't have to make excuses. We know it. You're casual, bro. Yeah, you just became a boxing fan and during the internet. I understand. Everybody's talking about it, so you got to definitely look at all those fights on YouTube. And man,
I'm just casual. You're right.
All of a sudden, you're a historian, like nobody's business.
I'm fucking boxing librarian over here.
But this era, bro. I mean, this just the light heavyweight era alone is enough to keep you entertained without any other divisions. They just had so many, and they all fought each other. Yeah. And the thing is, some of them couldn't fight each other because they were eliminated by somebody who already fought them. Oh yeah, look at this shit, man.
Look at Yaki with the fucking combos. Are you kidding me?
I thought this fight was going to be stopped. I couldn't, and I taped this on VCR. I was showing this to people for weeks after it happened.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Oh, you really haven't seen anything yet.
This is such a terribly underrated era. Such a terribly underrated era and such a terribly underrated weight class. Except by people like you that know what the fuck they're, we're there and we're paying attention.
Yeah, this was the agreement. John Conti, remember him from England?
Yeah, I know Conti.
Another guy who had a belt. I think he might have had the belt twice.
Yeah, I think he did.
And he ran into a Mathew Saad Muhammad too. They fought a couple of times. First time was a disputed decision. The second time, Saad Muhammad destroyed him. But yeah, man, these it's hard to believe a dude our age, my age, all gone. 59 years old, he was dead.
Jeez.
They say the cause of death was unknown, but some say that he was diagnosed with ALS.
Man, Lou Gehrig's disease. That's brutal. That's brutal. See, yeah, man, I had a friend of mine. This would have been right before COVID, so probably 2019, give or take. And we had a friend of ours who's a couple years older than me, by the calendar, anyways. Died just in his sleep. Died in his sleep. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? Like, not even 60 yet, Bruce. Not even 60 yet.
Unbelievable. Hey, when it's time to go, man, you know that. That old Grim Reaper, he's been active with the boxing community lately too, man.
Dude.
Ali, fucking Rahman Ali, Muhammad's brother. And,
really? That's his little brother, right?
Yeah, his younger brother.
Damn, I would have thought he would have. I hate to say it, but I would have thought he would have lived. You know what I mean? A little bit longer than that.
No, he was in his 80s, I believe, his early 80s.
Oh man, Jesus! Is that Tim Ryan? Is that Tim Ryan, CBS Sports Spectacular? Speaking of, it is. He's got CBS on the microphone. That's Tim Ryan right there in the glasses.
And he's speaking to Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. They wanted to see Eddie Mustafa Muhammad beat Saad Muhammad early in the career because, like I said, man, these guys were fighting everybody early. Yeah. They wanted to have a rematch when both of them had belts at the same time, but money, politics, they never got to have that unification. They had to wait until until Qawi beat Saad, and then Michael Spinks beat Qawi, and that's how. And then they had the unification with I think Qawi had the WBC, and Michael Spinks beat Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. He had the WBA. So Saad and Mustafa never fought, but Michael Spinks and Qawi unified the title.
Yeah, man. Yep. Because a couple years before this, right? Everybody remembers 76 Sugar Ray Leonard, but Spinks, Leon, and what's my man's name? Michael were one gold, correct?
Yeah, a very rare combination of two brothers winning gold medals in the same Olympic game. I don't think that's ever.
Remember, Leon got knocked down got a count. I don't know if it was a knockdown, you know what I mean, in the way you think of it in the pros, by Savant in the final. And then he ran across the ring, almost literally ran across the ring and just clubbed my man with that right hand and put him away.
Yeah, Leon was strong.
Yeah.
In fact, my buddy Leon Mohammed, the old guy that I talked to, bro, he's a real OG. He's been in the game forever. I mean, he was in Ali's camp. He was in Michael Spinks's camp. I think he might have even married Butch Lewis's sister or something. But anyway, he was telling me that during that rematch that Leon Spinks just did not train. He was out all night long. He was playing pool. He was drinking. He just was not. He knew Leon was not going to win the rematch.
Mm.
But
well, because I mean, in all fairness, he barely won the first one, right? And the shoe was kind of on the other foot. If you just look at them physically, Muhammad Ali did not train real hard for the first Leon Spinks fight.
No, I think Leon clearly beat him in that first fight, but Ali was just determined. The second fight, he wasn't gonna lose to this novice. He really put the nose to the grindstone. Did it
exactly, and Leon didn't. He put his nose to the grindstone, and Leon did the exact opposite.
Yeah, Leon did it in the first fight. Ali did it in the second fight.
Exactly. That is a great note. It's interesting to note, though, that the first fight didn't just win fight of the year. That 15th round was round of the year. And while there might be some debate about how close the fight was or wasn't, that 15th round is a scorcher, man. Woo!
I was watching and I thought Leon was going to knock him down. I thought he was almost going to knock him out.
I thought they both at different points. I thought they both, like, there's one point where Ali's got Leon on the ropes then after being in the corner, right? In the 15th round, I mean. And he's hitting him with these right hands, Bruce. He's hitting him with these right hands. And you know what Leon reminded me of? Was the slinky. You know the slinky? Back in the day? He looked like a slinky. He'd boing and he'd bounce back, you know what I mean? Like almost at the waist after getting hit with these right hands.
Watch this right here.
Oh, look at Yaki go to work.
Saad says, come on. Lance, brother, salute.
Oh, you got him turned around there, Matthew did. But boy, Yaki knows how to control the ring, don't he?
Is Haplo in there? I didn't see Haplo, man.
I have not talked to Haplo in so long. How's he been doing?
I don't know. Somebody just shouted. My bro Lance just shouted him out, but he's not in here. I think he might think you're Haplo.
Because you guys are joking.
Here we go. Look at these exchanges right now.
The body shots from Yaki. How does he take the body shots, Bruce? Look. I love the way Yaki Lopez uses that elbow to shoulder him off. That's the old pro skill there. Is that Lou Duva? Was that Lou Duva's hair I saw like off to the left in Yaki Lopez's corner?
I don't think so. I don't think he was involved with Lopez.
Well, he had that Italian hairline like that.
Oh yeah, I know Lou Duva. But no, I don't think Lou Duva was in any corners. Who's that referee? That looks like Davy Pearl. Is it Davy Pearl?
That might be a young Davy Pearl. Yeah, could be.
And the side with the big right hands.
I think you're right. I think that is Davy Pearl. They moved ahead. Let's see. They moved ahead to the 4th round. We've got to be 6 or 7 right here.
Because the eighth round was Ring Magazine's round of the year. That was the
That's probably either this round or the round coming up then. Now Matthew's starting to get the upper hand.
But Yaki is just no quit in him at all.
None. They keep throwing that left hook. You see, he keeps throwing that, and again. He keeps throwing that left hook.
Upstairs, downstairs. Yep, that's to our blind side. He's landing it.
Yeah. Oh, God, he got him. Yeah. Oh, the body. You're right. Oh, the uppercut. Now he mixed the uppercut in. Yaki, whenever Yaki gets the middle of the ring, to me, Yaki's got the advantage. I can't remember if I've seen this. I ain't going to lie to you, Bruce. I can't remember. To me, Yaki Lopez, when he has center of the ring, he's controlling the fight.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's a great boxer.
Yeah,
it's like he's not a super puncher. He's not a super. He doesn't do anything super, but he does everything. He just
everything really good. Does everything really good. Yeah.
There you go.
And you know that last sequence was the first time I saw Matthew able to pin him on the ropes. Whereas before that, he was always immediately spinning out back to the middle. He's really good about keeping himself with his back to the middle of the ring. Yaki Lopez is
highly intelligent, sure.
Oh, that uppercut! That's his weapon there. That's Yaki's punch. Is that uppercut? I'm starting to see that now. That right counter uppercut, and he loves that left hook. He loves him that left hook. But the left hook sets. Yeah.
Oh man, look at those left hooks.
You know what I think he's trying to do, more than even try to land. I think he's trying to land it, But I think maybe even more than that, I think what he's trying to do with the left hand, Yaki Lopez, is sweep the opponent's guard out of the way. I think he's trying to sweep the opponent's guard out of the way, and then he comes in with the right hand, or he comes in with that uppercut that he likes so much. That looks like one of the trainers for Leon Spinks. That's in Mathew Saad Muhammad's corner. He was pointing into the ring just now.
Man, you know those 70s. If you can remember what happened, then you weren't there.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, there's an old saying, right? I don't have a photograph collection. You know why, Bruce?
Why would it be?
Because I don't need that much help to remember, because I tell the truth.
I'm getting good and stoned over here.
That's what I'm talking about. I got my garden grown CBD painkiller. See, I'm convinced that guy on the right hand side.
That's Sam Solomon right there.
Sam Solomon. He was in Leon Spinks' corner.
No, yeah, he was. Yep.
He was. Okay, I wasn't. See, I'm not as thick as you drunk I am there, Bruce.
yes, Ossifer.
Exactly, Ossifer friendly.
Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Look at Yaki go to work. The body shots. He don't forget the body, does he? He kind of lays back maybe a little too much for my liking. I think leaping left hook.
I gotta take a look and see what the referees had this fight scored. Let's see here. They
had to be close.
John Conti.
Oh, damn it. Now you got me thinking there's another UK light heavyweight from that, like roughly that same year that I cannot for the life of me remember. I'm gonna have to look in my collection and look at that. Oh man.
They don't have the score in this one.
Oh, are you serious? They don't have the score at the time of stoppage?
Yeah. Usually Box Rec has their scores underneath. But this one they don't have the score of. They get the score of their rematch, which happened 2 years later. But this round right here, round of the year, this was the fucking this was the round that we were sitting in my apartment and we are going, fuck, look, no, he wins it. Saad's getting stopped. No, he's not. He's coming back. It was like unfucking.
Look at Sam Solomon looks like he's ready to jump in the ring with that stool and just like go pro wrestling.
Oh, definitely. That was a true character in the game right there.
Oh yeah, totally. They were all. That's the thing. You had like everybody had everybody was a character in the game. Oh! He slowed Yaki's roll now. Oh, who's that left hook again? To the body. And the uppercut. Look at that. He don't give up, does he? Oh, you see how he spins off there?
Unbelievable, man.
How did he get off the ropes there?
And look at the blood coming down his freaking cheek and his face.
Yeah, he's getting busted up. Wow.
I think he lands a big bomb in this round to Saad Mohammed too, and almost puts him away. This is one we're saying he's in big trouble. He's wobbling. Oh, that left hook, man, always on point. Upstairs.
Oh, the body again, yeah. And Man, they are both left hooking like crazy. Jab, left hook, jab, left hook, jab, left hook. Did Matthew Saad Muhammad break his right hand? He ain't thrown his right hand in forever now.
Oh!
Oh! There comes the right hand from Yaki. Oh, fighting off the ropes. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? How did it? Oh. Yeah, Davey Pearl, just let it go.
Look at, oh man, unbelievable! This was
unbelievable.
I thought that was the end of Saad when Yaki, when he didn't stop him, and Saad comes back. The rounds just look at a minute to go.
Good
it's unbelievable.
Lord.
He stayed on his feet, huh?
Good Lord.
You know, people today, they got to take a look at fights like this and just realize how guys like us can just be kind of bored with what they're giving us today.
I mean,
look at Saad come back.
No, he was just about out.
Miracle Matthew.
That's what oh man. That's the thing. It wasn't just the corners. The fighters were personalities. You know what I mean? Without having to be without Vince McMahon. You get what I'm trying to say? They were that's the thing. Vince McMahon Sr. got the idea from boxing to make these people character, not the other way around.
Indian Yaki Lopez, not even politically correct.
Wow. Well, I hate to be politically incorrect. Was he Native American Indian or was
he was from the Manassas Indian tribe.
Oh, okay. Now that I look at him, now that I see him in the corner, I'm telling you, the guy on the left there of Yaki's corner looks to me like Lou Duva. That looks like Lou Duva, man. I know that hair anywhere.
in Yaki's corner?
Yep. He's not the main guy. He's not the main guy. He's off to the side.
We'll see that again when the round ends. But I'll pay attention.
Right. I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of Italians with the fucking Werewolves of London hair, right? You know, so.
Well, Lou's a Fred Flintstone looking guy. I mean, he's very funny. You can't. They're at the Playboy Hotel. Check out the Playboy bunny.
Oh, look at her! Yeah, look at the servant girl. Oh man,
the little white cottontail in the back.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of those places. I think maybe one still exists or just closed recently. But they were in all these major cities back in the 70s.
Yeah.
If you bought enough Playboys, you could have a key.
Hey, when I lived in Reno, they still had the Bunny Ranch. This would have been 2000 to 2010, give or take.
It's still around today.
Okay, they still got it out there.
Who's the basketball player who used to play at URI? Lamar Odom.
Yeah. Yeah. Clipper. He used to be for the Clippers.
Yeah. He had some kind of a hot episode out there. They found the coke on him. He had the hookers. And
what a shock!
Two hookers, and they had to call 911. He passed out in bed, and they couldn't revive him. And it was all over, all over TMZ, all over the tabloids. But the Mustang Ranch, the place where Oscar Bonavena got murdered.
Oscar Bonavena, yeah, because he rolled up there, thought he was going to take the place over, so to speak, and the owner wasn't having it.
Thinking money.
Exactly. Dude, Oscar was a bad man. These were characters. They were straight out of a fucking pro wrestling promotion. And
that was Las Vegas, Nevada. Uptown Las Vegas.
Yeah. He went to the Mustang Ranch, not the Bunny. So they had the Mustang Ranch in Vegas, and they had the Bunny Ranch in Reno.
But they were all involved in the same game,
Oh yeah. Same thing. They were the same thing. They were the same.
Las Vegas gambling. That was a very an exclusive thing. Right now, every state has casinos.
Oh yeah.
It's so common, but back then you traveled for miles around to go bet.
Every state has escort services now too, Bruce. If we're going to be real, right? Like, I mean, you're married. You're right.
To pay attention to that shit, but
my bad. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
If you say so, I'll believe you.
Okay.
I'll give that a Donald Trump answer. Well, I've never actually had the pleasure to go to that island.
Oh man, you're gonna like. I think you'll. But so me, I'm more like let's say like abstract, like Black Sabbath. My music. My buddy's more political. And I got a couple tracks that I'm working on with him. I'm helping him out. He's helping me out, right? Because he's the guy with the producer skills. Anyways. I think you might be entertained. Look at Yaki still fucking look at all the blood. Look at all the blood on Mathew Saad Muhammad's shorts.
The white trunks.
Yeah.
Crimson. And like you said, the left hooks. This is like a clinic in left hooks.
Oh, dude. Oh God, Yaki's in trouble. Not firing back anymore. Usually, Yaki always fires back.
Oh, yeah. Yaki gets worn down in this fight. This is for the North American Boxing Federation light heavyweight title. And at the time, like you were saying earlier, they only had 2 belts. So the next most prestigious belt was that North American Boxing Federation.
The NABF, man. Yeah.
It guaranteed you a title shot.
There was another one that came around a little after the NABF that briefly was
USBA.
USBA, there we go. That's the other one.
They were regional U.S. titles, and the United States definitely had the monopoly on big boxing matches during that time period.
Yes.
So,
but that was how you kind of you had a chance at least to get yourself a shot. Is if you won that USBA or if you won that NABF.
Yeah, no, they were definitely prestigious at the time, no doubt about it. All the champions in that era had Ali had it, Frazier had it. All of those guys had that belt at one time or another.
Heck, if I recall correctly, the second Ali Frazier fight is for the NABF.
Yep. It was that prestigious.
Yes.
Over 50 years later, we can still remember it. And this
Davey Pearl shenanigans. What do we got going on here? Cut the tape. Okay, there's the guy with the hair does that not look like Lou Duva? A skinny young Lou Duva. Huh?
Sure does,
Bruce? Yeah. See, I'm not as thick as you drunk I am, man.
It's either Lou Duva or Freddie Flintstone. It's one of the two, man.
I'm telling you. He's not the cheap second, but he's the guy leaning in from the left for Yaki Lopez. I'm telling you, that's got to be a young Lou Duva, man. That's got to be a young Lou Duva.
I mean, not even a young. It looked like Lou Duva, period. I mean,
okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
I saw Lou Duva in let's see, was it? I think it was 1980. Was it 85 or 86? It was at the Civic Center. He was sitting next to both of the Petronelli brothers. His son Dan Duva and fucking Deontay Wilder's manager. What the hell's his name?
Shelly Finkel.
Yep, they're all sitting there.
Yeah, okay. Is Dan the one that married Kathy? Is that the one that married Kathy eventually?
Yeah. Kathy is the she's still alive, I think, isn't she?
Yeah. She was promoting till 5-10 years ago, give or take.
Oh, Left Hook City here, but man. Hagler's brother was fighting, and Hagler was in the crowd too. We were in like the 4th row, and they were in the 3rd row. And Hagler was so animated; he's just about standing up on a chair. Every punch his brother's throwing, he's throwing it. He's weaving and bobbing and screaming. I mean, it was like, whoa, this is intense.
For
Marvin was
those listening at home, his brother is Rockin' Robbie Sims.
yes, Rockin' Robbie Sims. Yep.
Oh man, what a that dude! Rockin' Robbie Sims and Roberto Duran. Was that a draw?
No, I think Robbie Sims beat him.
Did Robbie get the decision? I just remember that being. Remember that being such a one of those things where it was such a great fight. I didn't care who won. That was just slam bang. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, great matchmaking, the whole bit. Oh, look at the shot the cameraman's got. Yaki might be going out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that left hook though. Just what you think he's done for.
Digs to the body, goes upstairs.
Yeah. Oh,
like
right. Yeah.
He's landing more than he's getting right now in that exchange.
Yeah, he's blocking. Heck, you can see the thing on his arm where he's been blocking punches on Yaki Lopez's left arm. Oh, left hook. He caught him with that left hook again. Yaki did. God damn. Dude, this fight is this is still 15 rounds if it's 1970.
No. NABF and USBA.
Oh, okay.
That's what that's where 15 rounds. That was the world title fights, but they dropped 12, and 12. That must be a local title. Nope, that's world title these days. But I guess that's a good reason because half of these guys, I wouldn't want to see them go 15 rounds. I mean, shit,
I mean, if it means getting to see him get knocked out,
who's that at ringside?
Ray Perkins, coach the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
Later on in the 80s, I don't know
why.
So he was probably a famous college football coach. I'm going to guess at this time then. But yeah, Ray Perkins coached you think Vinny Testaverde, like what his first few years in the NFL. That version of the Tampa Bay Bucks was Ray Perkins. But what he was doing right now, I'm imagining was college football because this is like I said, if I remember correctly, this said it was 1978.
Now, the first fight was stopped in the 11th round, and they're in the 12th round right now, aren't they? So this has got to be the second fight.
I can't remember if this is. I think this might be the 11th. This might be the 11th.
Yeah, the Spectrum in Philadelphia was the first fight, and this one is at.
Well, this has got to be the Spectrum because it's got the Russell Peltz logo in the middle. I think this is round 11. I think this is round 11 right here, Bruce. I think. Not a hill I'm gonna die.
No, yeah, but this is at the Playboy Club. We just saw the Playboy Bunny serving it.
Oh, okay. It's still a Russell Peltz. This is
a 15 rounder.
Okay.
And this is for the WBC World Light Heavyweight title.
Okay. But it must still be a Russell Peltz promotion because that's what elsewise. Why would they have?
I thought I pulled up the first. I thought I pulled up the first fight, but I got the second one. Salute technique.
I don't know that they got bigger. I think the rehydration and everything got increased. Because you got to remember, these guys are doing same-day weigh-ins.
Oh yeah, same day weigh-ins. They can't fuck around.
Yeah. So you can't do like even like Bivol, who's a pretty small modern light heavyweight. He's probably at least the size of these guys in terms of dimensions. Never mind weight.
Well, okay, they changed that rule because of a light heavyweight fight.
Okay, it's definitely the second one, round 13. My bad, Bruce.
No, I thought. Well, I pulled it up and it said the first one, but hey.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, they're almost identical fights, regardless. They're both classic.
The way they played out, yeah, a lot of shoulder to shoulder.
This was 1980 Ring Magazine Fight of the Year. And what was I just going to say? Damn, we forget my brain cells every time.
Take your time, Bruce. Take your time, brother.
Oh, I got nothing but time.
That's what I'm saying. Take your time.
Oh,
man, Yaki keeps going with them body shots. He won't give up on it, will he?
They're showing this is going to be highlights.
No, round 13. Round 13.
Oh, we're into the round. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Look at Yaki going to the body.
This whole fucking fight is a highlight.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this shit. Oh. Just rock 'em, sock 'em robots, right?
This is exactly rock. And it's almost when they hit the head, it goes back like the rock 'em, sock 'em robots.
Oh, man, that's the first time I've seen Mathew Saad Muhammad spin off the ropes to the middle and actually take
that left hook too, man. It's like it's wicked fast. Bangs him right in the head. And the reason that they stopped the same day weigh-ins was because of a light heavyweight fight. It was Michael Spinks and Eddie Mustafa Mohammed.
Oh, I knew it was one of them guys that got their names.
And it's going to be on HBO. It was like HBO prime time, and they had to weigh in the afternoon. Eddie Mustafa didn't make it, and it fucked up the whole. Michael Spinks wouldn't go for a non-title fight, and it fucked up the whole programming. And they said, "Oh, this is never going to happen again." So after that, weigh in the day before, make sure that's all taken care of. So now they can rehydrate and get huge. Hey, Mick Smith, what's up, man?
Oh shit, Mick Smith, he's still around, huh?
That's my man. Yeah, Mick Smith is my man out there, bro.
I'm being funny. Don't mind me.
Let's see if Mick Smith wants to come up and talk to us, man.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got to say.
Smith has got some amazing insight. I've seen him up on here lately, man. He's been blowing my mind with some of the insight that he has in life. So if Mick Smith wants to stop up and
look at everybody on their feet there, Bruce.
Oh yeah, I mean this fight, Doc. I was on my feet in my fucking apartment, man. The lady next door said, "What's going on up there?" The lady.
Man, I take you. Look at this magazine, Yaki Lopez, fucking Matthew Saad Muhammad. That's what's going on. God damn.
And so yeah, we're in New Jersey, so you definitely got Lou Duva. Lou Duva would be a fucking,
Let's see if we look. Keep your eyes to the left. That's not Lou. That silver hair though. I think that was Lou Duva.
A second.
There he is. That's gotta be Lou Duva. That's gotta be Lou
Duva. That one didn't look like him. I think there's another. That one didn't. Nah. I never saw Lou Duva with hair with like a mullet kind of a thing going on.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I think this might have been when he was young, before he was, you know what I mean, in charge of his own corners. That's got to be Davey Pearl. By the way, the ref. Very good about staying out of the picture. Out of nowhere, seemingly.
Actually, the referee is Vladimir Schmidt.
Oh, Vladimir Schmidt, the German Puerto Rican, Vladimir Schmidt. Yep. I know Vladimir Schmidt. He did Jimmy Young, George Foreman. in Puerto Rico. He's Puerto Rican with that name, Bruce.
Oh,
that's got to be it.
you would think, you would think, but they don't stop fights.
Nah, this is what I like to see. Yep. Finish it. Finish him.
Yep. Finish him. This was a whole different age in boxing.
Yeah. Oh,
that was no knockdown. Slip. Get him right off his back.
Slip. Yeah. We're good. Oh, he's going to give him the count. That's actually, he's being kind giving him the count.
Well, he's already went down twice. I guess one more knockdown. They're going to give him a 10-6 round. Really? How many points can you take off?
Well, like you were asking, like, dude, the score up to this point had to be really, at best, it had to be really.
Oh,
that right hand! Now he waves it off. That right hand was fucking laser perfect.
He knelt.
That was laser perfect.
It made him genuflect. It was
that?
Boom. The feet went out from under him.
Who's that in the tracksuit?
Well, that could be Duva. Duva wore those tracksuits. See, what we need is the
Oh man, he finished them all right. Hey, some sportsmanship.
All right, let's look and see if we can see Lou Duva in that crowd there.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here.
Listen to see what Saad says. Let's see if it's working here. This motherfucker.
Right there, up to right hand, left hook.
Oh, left hook.
He just told us that he was just too tired to go on. He was tired today. I was very tired too. That's why my pace wasn't up to par. But like I said, the pace was very fast.
He tested you today, didn't he? Tell us.
He tested me very well. But it proved that I am the undisputed light heavyweight champion. I'd like to say, first of all, assalamu alaikum to all the Muslim brothers.
Let me ask you, I got a question for you. You didn't throw your right hand when you had him against the ropes. There he goes down once more, and you just totally overpowered him in the 14th. For a while, it looked like you might have had a hurt right hand because you weren't throwing it.
I hurt my right hand.
Remember I asked you about that, Bruce, about the right hand. Yeah.
I want to give my thanks to Sam Saad, my trainer, Adolf Taco, for really helping me out. And
all right, here's the finish. Okay, I want to just ask you one other thing. You told us yesterday.
You got to see that last right hand that made him genuflect.
Oh, fucking perfect, dude. It was perfect right hand.
Still search for your identity. Is that paramount of everything?
That's right. Well, that's the truth. I want to unify a title. And it is a searching for my watch out for my parents, $10,000. So I'm quite sure that hopefully someone will come up with.
Jesus! Whoa! He's trying to find his parents, and he's got $10,000 reward out for them.
All
right.
There it was. Yes.
Oh,
yes, he's.
Go back it up. Sorry, Bruce. Back it up. Sorry.
No. But I understand it. What you just said. We'll go back up for that whole little episode there. See.
Okay.
Tell us. Tested me very well, but it proved that I am the undisputed light heavyweight champion. I'd like to say, first of all, assalamu alaikum to all the Muslim brothers.
Let me ask you, I got a question for you. You didn't throw your right hand when you had him against the ropes. There he goes down once more, and you just totally overpowered him in the 14th. For a while, it looked like you might have had a hurt right hand because you weren't throwing it.
I hurt my right hand. Really, I hurt it during training. But, I just took my time. I want to give my thanks to Sam Saad, my trainer, Adolf Taco, for really helping me out. And
all right, here's the finish. Okay, I want to just ask you
that's not the finish.
You want to unify the light heavyweight division. We have Mustafa Muhammad next week. And, of course, you want to, still search for your identity. Is that paramount of everything?
That's right. Well, that's the truth. I want to unify a title. And it is a search being for my watch out for my parents. $10,000. So I'm quite sure that hopefully someone will come up with my dollar.
Congratulations, you were tested, but you regained your title, and that's the idea.
Thank you very
Oh.
much.
Oh.
That was Matthew Saad
Did
Muhammad.
you catch it that time, Bruce? Like what I'm talking about? It sounded to me like he said he had like a $10,000.
To find out who his parents are, yeah.
Yeah, man, that's
I
deep.
never knew that before.
That's deep, man. That's deep. Having to look for your parents, man.
That's fucking that's
Ooh.
shit there, man.
And the story you told about him, his brother running away from him. Oh my God, how fucked up.
That's a Twilight Zone, you know?
Dude, like, look, man, I got a brother and a sister, right? Maybe it's because I'm the oldest one. I could not imagine. You know what I mean? Like, if my parents had tried to tell me, hey, you go out there and you leave your little brother, right, in the alley, I would have been like, fuck you. I would have been like, fuck you. You're going to leave me. You're going to leave us both in the alley then. You know what I mean? Or something stupid like that. But you get my point. Like I can't. I'm just trying to like demonstrate how horrible that is on the part of his parents or whoever did that to him. That's horrible.
That's bizarre. That's just so barbaric. Like you said, bizarre. I mean, that's life sentence in jail material. You know.
It's the kind of thing where you know what you said it, where I think subconsciously. We all kind of just assume, oh, that can't happen in modern society.
From Atlantic City,
you know what I mean? Oh, is that the voice? Is that the voice of the inimitable Howard Cosell?
Yeah. We don't need the voice of Cosell, but we'll watch this.
No. I know. I know those dulcet tones when I hear them, Bruce Gass.
This was the rematch. The rematch of John Conti.
Oh, okay.
The first fight.
Finnegan is the other name I was trying to think of earlier.
Kevin Finnegan.
Yep, I had to look him up.
But let me see. Let's see. This fight was the first fight was real close. I think it was like a split decision. And then they had the rematch. And in this rematch, this was one of the best performances by Mathew Saad Muhammad.
Mm.
The first fight was a unanimous decision, 15 rounds in 76.
Yeah. Conte, Finnegan, Summer Hayes, and there was another guy you mentioned. They were kind of holdovers from the second half of the 70s that went through the late 70s into the early 80s. Very good fighters. Johnson? Was it Johnson you mentioned earlier?
Well, Jesse Burnett was a guy in there. Yeah, Marvin Johnson. He was another one.
Marvin Johnson. That's who I'm thinking of. I know Jesse Burnett had a great fight. Had a fantastic fight with Leon Spinks when Leon Spinks was trying to make a comeback.
Yeah. He didn't last long with Leon. No. Marvin Johnson never fought Leon Spinks.
No. Burnett fought.
Oh yeah. Jesse Burnett. I remember when he had a fight with Melendez too, and they were almost like hurting each other after every round. I don't know if you remember that fight.
Yeah, I know I don't. But Melendez, I know Melendez was another one that's like a kind of a late 70s guy that carried over, right? If I remember correctly. So Melendez and Burnett is a good one to look up then?
Yeah, SummerSlam sucked Bulbasac. I watched the fucking the John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Actually, it wasn't bad though. They did kind of beat the shit out of each other. So they put their bodies on the line, but everything is so choreographed now. But they're making it obviously choreographed. Before they kind of went with the flow. Now it's almost like you're helping the guy to put you in that fucking devastating finishing move.
Right.
I mean,
right.
The quality has definitely gone down in the
It's definitely, for good, bad, or indifferent. It's definitely more of a, like, what would you call it? Acrobatic, you know what I mean, performance more than it is a struggle or a simulation of the struggle. I'm not saying, again, I'm with you. I like the struggle better. But they seem to be doing good, making good money. Must be doing something.
I think they sold out the stadium, the Prudential Stadium in New Jersey 3 nights in a row. It's like 40,000 people each night. So they did have a huge crowd there. But this fight right here, this was a rematch. He beat him earlier, like this is March of 1980. He beat him in August of 1979 in a close decision. And this was the rematch. And this rematch, man, he just he couldn't be touched.
Cleans it up. Comes in and cleans it up like you're supposed to.
And John Conte, he had some good matches too back in the day. He was one of those guys. He defended his belt quite a bit. Let's see. He was a WBC champ. Who did he fucking beat for the title?
Can't tell you that, but I can tell you. I can tell you who. I can tell you how often he shows up in my. So we got Conte and Finnegan fought twice, according to my collection, and twice with Mathew Saad Muhammad, and we got a couple other miscellaneous dudes he appears to have fought. But Conte, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Conte, he beat Chris Finnegan, and he won the title from Jorge Amanda, and I think Amanda's the guy that beat Bob Foster.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Yes. Conte beat Finnegan back in '73. Holy shit, I didn't realize how far back that was.
Well, yes, he's a fucking true veteran. But after he beat Hamada, let me see, he defended it once.
Yeah, it was like Hamada or Hermado or something, or Hermondo, some kind of name like that beat Bob Foster.
Jorge Amada, yep.
Oh, Amada, Amada. Is that about right? Something like that.
Ahumada.
Amuda.
Probably Hamuda.
Yeah. Hamuda.
Gotta use that in there.
Oh yeah, Hamuda. Sorry.
But he defended against Lonnie Bennett. We knew him. Willie Taylor, Yaki Lopez, the aforementioned. Mm-hmm. Very, very close 15-round unanimous decision. Len Hutchins, another guy who seemed to be around a lot of the. We're talking about them late 70s.
Yeah.
And then there were a couple of non-title fights too, which we don't see today. And then he lost it to Mate Pavlov. He went to Belgrade, and Pavlov was light heavyweight. And did he make a cruiserweight champion too?
That's a guy. That's a name I am not familiar with. I'm not gonna bullshit you. That's an interesting. I've never heard of this Pavlov guy.
Oh yeah. I saw Pavlov a lot back in the day. He fought Marvin Camel. It was right at the birth of the cruiserweights. And,
so he's kind of right on that borderline.
He fought on the Muhammad Ali. I think it was the Ali undercard. It was a big fight, a big card, and he was on the undercard. And he fought Marvin Camel for the original vacant WBC cruiserweight title.
Is that the you're talking about where Ali was trying to be a promoter?
I'm kind of thinking it was the
or was it the Bahamas, the drama in the Bahamas?
I'm thinking it was the Ali's last fight with Larry Holmes.
Perfect was
yeah. Not the last, but the next to the last fight.
Oh, okay.
But it was an undercard fight, and like I said, man, it was for the first cruiserweight title by the WBC, the vacant title, and he lost it to Marvin Camel, who was the first. He was the inaugural belt holder.
The fight I remember that in hindsight especially stole the show. That, in other words, it stole the show in my mind because it's the only one I remember from that card, from the Larry Holmes Ali card, is Leon Spinks, Bernardo Mercado.
Yeah, I remember that one, man.
Ooh, those two left it all in the ring.
No, Conti definitely well known, well respected English champion, kind of a national hero over there.
Yeah, had two great fights with Finnegan, according to my collection.
I don't play those games technique. I just think they're both greats. They'd have to fight each other, and I can't tell you that till I die and go to heaven and watch the bout. But everybody's into rating these fighters. You know, who's better, Triple G or fucking Canelo?
They were like you said. They were both like Martin Monzon and Marvin Hagler are both great. What do you want? Like they both had ridiculous long runs as champion.
Really? I don't play video games, so I don't know what they would look like if they went in the ring and fought each other. So that's.
And even then,
I'll get back there.
You see, the video game thing even doesn't work for me because I know too much about it. Like even then, the video game character, however accurate it may be, is only as good as the person controlling it or the AI controlling it. You know what I mean? Like, it's
all right, Doc. Who do you think would win a fight between Deontay Wilder and Rocky Marciano, both in their primes?
Jesus Christ!
Now you got a big guy that's about 10 inches taller than fucking Marciano, who
I'm gonna weird you out. So, which era does the two of them come up in? Is it the both of them come up in Marciano's era, or the both of them come up in Wilder's era?
Well, the fight's not going to go 15 rounds, so it doesn't really matter.
Either way. No, I know. No, I want to know which era they come up in, though, because
I don't know, man. I never thought about it.
If they come up in Marciano's era,
Georgie Francis, he was already on his way down when he caught that left hook, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Dude,
there's Eddie the Clot Aliano right there, man. Remember you remember that name?
Oh God, is that him? And Aliano.
Yep, the Clot.
He had oh God, what's my man's name? The guy that inspired Rocky fought Ali. Got his eye busted up by Sonny Liston. I can't remember. Wepner. He had Wepner, didn't he? Aliano?
I wouldn't doubt it, man. He had
Eddie Aliano. He had Wepner.
Yep. And then you had the other one out in New Jersey there, the Taylor. He was a really, really good one too, man. Ralph Serto.
Okay. Ralph Serto.
They had the legendary cut men back there, man. These guys are in high demand. And I talked to what's his name? The cut man today. I can't think of his fucking name there. He's like Stitch Duran. Yeah, he's on a lot of shows. And I was on a panel with him, and I was asking him how he got started, and he said when he started, he said these guys were real assholes to him. He said they wouldn't share. You know, he was in the gyms in Vegas, and he'd be and he'd watch the workouts, and he'd see the cut men, and he'd say, "Hey, how'd you stop that cut? That was like." He'd say, "Fuck you, you. I ain't gonna tell you shit." You know? Yeah.
Guild politics. That's that guild politics, isn't it, Bruce?
So he said he had to learn all that shit by himself because nobody would teach him anything. But now he does it just the opposite. He helps other trainers, other young cut men. He shows them the stuff that he learned. The certain spots to put the pressure on, how many seconds, when to drop the betadine. All the different fucking techniques that they have. What to take with you? I mean, it's just
the adrenaline. What is it called? Adrenaline 150. Is one of the things they allow.
Adrenaline 1,000, I think it is.
Okay. I know there's like an adrenaline is like one of them, and then there's another one that is the staples nowadays. But
we had the Monzel solution.
Okay.
With Sonny Liston. That's the stuff they put. They said that
that they said that he would rub on the opponent's eyes.
Yeah,
make their eyes stink.
It's illegal. And
yeah. What? Oh God! Now you got me really thinking. I'm trying to remember. It was Eddie Machen. Eddie Machen, right? That complained prior to that fight about getting the ointment in the eyes.
Yep. Let me put one more. One
more, and then I gotta run. I'm gonna send you some MP3s tonight, though, Bruce. But you gotta keep them. You gotta keep them to yourself. Not that you're gonna love them anyways. And you gotta remember these are partials. You know what I mean? We've only got the basic tracks. You know what? In fact, I'll send you the demo, and I'll send you the work in progress, so you can kind of compare and contrast. You're a smart guy. You'll get it. You listen to Zappa. You'll get it.
You know it, Doc. I'll get it for sure.
Yeah. We were listening to what's the one about being in a band with the Central Observer? I think it is the Zappa album.
Oh shit! I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about? He's like the Central Observer, and he's like, "This is what it's like to be in a band. If you decide to become a musician," you know what I mean? Like talking like that. Like, dude, fucking brilliant out.
Okay, let me.
Why does it hurt when I pee?
I dig Zappa, but I was never like I never bought a bunch of his albums. I have a few of them.
Okay.
Like I have Hot Rats. And I got the acoustic one, I think, with him and
Shut Up and Play Your Guitar. Him and Steve Vai.
I don't know if it's Steve Vai or is it what the fuck is the other guy's name? I'll think of it as we're watching this fight here.
Is it Steve Lukather I'm thinking of?
No, it's actually the guy from Little Feat, Lowell George.
Oh, okay.
And they just do a lot of acoustic guitar stuff on here.
Mm.
And Lowell George says, my fingers are all tied up. You know, he mentions that. Green album, it's in my collection, and I got it on vinyl. But Jerry the Bull Martin. This was a tough dude from Antigua. Saad 30-3 and 2 draws.
Yeah, and see, look at the record, right? And he's one of the best guys going right now, because that's how difficult the competition was back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People cry about having an L on their record. This was right. The number one guy for years in the light heavyweight division.
Oh, look at their ages! Look at their fucking ages, Bruce. 27.
Prime.
27. How old is Betterbeef? 37. I'm not trying to crap on Betterbeef either. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean, like. It's such a different environment, right? Because they're Better Beef and a lot of guys like him, they stay in the Olympics for like 3 cycles. That's 12 years. You know what I'm saying? That's 8. You know what I mean? That's a whole decade basically extra. Sorry, I got to rant.
No, for sure, Doc, for sure. These guys are in their primes right now. That 27, that's like physical.
Yeah. Exactly. You got your man strength. Your prefrontal cortex is finally finished, you know.
And they're both going in against each other. And this Jerry the Bull Martin, I saw him. I think he beat James Scott. I'm pretty sure he went to Rahway and beat James Scott. Let me take a quick gander at him over here. Jerry the Bull Martin. Yeah, he's 22-2 for this fight. And yeah, he went to Rahway and he beat James Scott, unanimous 10-round decision. And then he got knocked out by Eddie Mustafa Muhammad on a WBA title fight. Now, but after, let's see, he put together 3 straight wins. Now he's challenging Saad Muhammad for the WBC light heavyweight title fight. That's how good.
So this is their second encounter, in other words.
Yeah, that's no. This is their first encounter. But he went for the WBA light heavyweight title and got knocked out. But yet he still came back for the WBC title 4 fights later. That's how good they were. That defeat didn't really mean that much. You know what I'm saying?
I can see where he got the nickname Bull, the way he keeps pushing Matthew back into the ropes.
Well, I remember him having balls to go into Rahway just after Dwight Muhammad Kwawi went there and beat the aura of James Scott. So James Scott was really pissed off. He wanted the top contender to come in. He wanted to beat him up. And this guy, Jerry the Bull Martin, he was the freaking sacrificial lamb. It was a nationally televised fight from Rahway, and he beat James Scott. He beat him good. Didn't knock him out.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wasn't James Scott the guy that was a champion while in prison?
No, he was not a champion, but he was a real tough contender. Never got the title fight. They were going to give him a title fight because they kept showing his fights. This was crazy. They were showing live boxing from Rahway State Prison at the time.
Yep.
And they were going to give him a title fight. But Dwight Muhammad Kwawi, the guy who just burst on the scene, beat Mike Rossman. He went in there supposedly to lose to James Scott, and he got beat. I mean, James Scott gets beat by him. So it takes the allure off. But yet, a loss wasn't that bad. So they said, well, let's build another winning streak for James Scott. Let's put Jerry Martin in there. Jerry Martin went to prison, nationally televised fight, and he ends up beating James Scott. So that was the end of James Scott. The end of an era of live fights from the prison. They never did it again.
There was a short period though where that was like a not a strange thing to see. Was a pro boxing match for the prison. Well, and then I always talk about my guy Ron Lyle. That's how he learned to box. Was the prison boxing system.
Well,
guys. Yep. Well, what's frustrating, Bruce, is when you find out that out of all the prison programs, right? So you're gonna love this. The year that they canceled boxing in prison at a federal level, yeah. Guess which prison program led to the lowest rate of recidivism? I hope I'm saying that right. Recidivism.
Probably boxing.
Probably boxing. And guess what they canceled? The boxing. Because that was actually getting guys out and keeping them out. It makes one very cynical when that kind of thing goes on, Look
at the bullying.
Oh, I know, yeah, bullying. He'd be living up to the name.
Yep, that's effective inside fighting right there.
Oh man.
And look at Saad ripping him with the combination. Get away from me, Bull. Nope.
Can't keep him off. At least not yet. He's just determined to land that left hook to the body. You see, the body shots for Barton.
One thing about Saad, he kept boxing alive on the East Coast too. Atlantic City, that was like his home base. He had a big fan base, and he stayed predominantly East Coast, predominantly Atlantic City. New
Well,
York.
now that you mention it, he started. Didn't he start with what we were talking about earlier, Russell Peltz, right?
Yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah, exactly. So he was probably. Oh, he looked like he wobbled a little bit there. Larry Hazard kind of just spins him around.
Yeah. Boy, that's a young Larry Hazard, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, we're going back to the year 1981, so I think we were all young.
We were all fucking.
I mean, that's 45 years, man.
Jesus Christ! Do you have to remind me? You have to remind me.
That's a whole lifetime for some people.
13. I'm fucking 13.
Look at that comb over.
Oh man,
Ace Marauder, I think it is.
Oh Jesus, that name sounds familiar. Ace Marauder.
Yeah, he was one of those cats. They were the Italians in the Atlantic City.
I was going to say, is it just me or all the best cut men were they not Italians?
Well, they kind of ruled. They kind of ruled the roost back in the day.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he lost a lot of his fights towards the end of his career, man. That was the, he was fighting anybody. He even got into MMA after boxing. But, as his career went on, he was a name. He took on, young up and comings, got knocked out, declared bankruptcy, and still continued to box.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, this is a hard luck case, man. I mean, and he died broke. He died penniless. It almost makes fighters not want to give their all like that. Fuck, I ain't leaving my fucking.
Yeah, exactly. After you see,
I ain't leaving my shit in the ring like that.
After you see guys that you saw on TV and probably idolized, right? And then you find out that they're penniless and punch drunk. Yeah, it's going to make people cynical.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are. A lot of the guys today, they're making their money. They go to the conventions and they go to the reunions, and they sign autographs, sell autographs. Now everybody's got phones on their cameras. So I went to an event with Chad a couple of years ago, and Marlon Starling had a whole backpack full of pictures, selling autographs for $10.
Wow.
Personally autographed pictures for $10.
Wow.
Oh hell, Doc! I got one sitting right behind me, and next time we go full screen, I show it's right there, man. Bruce Gass, my man, Marlon Starling. In fact, I didn't have change. He didn't have change for a 20, so I just said keep it.
Keep it.
I should have taken two. I should have gotten. I should have gotten another one.
No, that was classy of you, Bruce.
Yeah.
That was classy. And look, man, you see the same thing with more and more, especially nowadays with music. It's like you see, people that not necessarily, whether it's me, a previous generation or an after generation, you see people that people went and saw live and looked up to, and then they find out that they're penniless and sick and all this shit. Oh man! Oh, he's got back Jerry down. He got Jerry to slow his roll now, didn't he? Oh,
yeah.
The
bull on the back foot's not the bull.
Yeah, exactly. He might get out of the round though. Might get out of the round. Oh, trying to line up that right hand like he did with Yaki. But there has to be an element, almost, intrinsically, there has to be an element of doing it for the love of the game. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of, at the end of the day, the way it is. You're doing something because you'd be doing it regardless. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like, and even then, obviously, only a few people are going to get massive success, but nonetheless, sorry.
You think about it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 150,000, 175,000. That doesn't last long when you have to pay your trainers, your training camp, all the meals, everything that goes with it. These guys are fighting 3-4 times a year, and that's just to make ends meet. I mean, shit, you can do nothing and make ends meet, you know?
Right. Exactly.
$60,000.
You figure they probably end up with maybe a third, if they're lucky, of what you just described, right, after taxes. So at the high end, they're getting about 60 grand, which was pretty much the equivalent of a good job back then.
Yeah. And you have no 401k.
Yeah. Oh, and you're a boxer, and you're left to your own devices with the money. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm just saying, like, you don't know any different. You know what I mean? You don't know what a 401k is or any of that stuff.
No. Everybody in your family's got their hand out.
Yeah.
You know, you have to you have to have somebody handle your money before you even get it. It's a whole different, especially now that the millions that they're making, that they don't have to fight like these guys did.
Oh yeah, you make one of those turkey paychecks. Like, why would you fight unless you're desperate for money? Why would you fight 3 times in a year?
Look at that footwork on Saad. Oh, the bull got him against the ropes again.
Oh, the bull's come back. The bull was looking like he was on the way out. Now look, he's come back.
Good recuperative powers.
Yeah. And he just don't give up on that body attack, does he?
No, sir. He's like, he comes in, he sticks his head in your fucking face and just rips that.
Yeah. He makes you fight that Carmen Basilio shoulder to shoulder.
Nice uppercuts.
Oh, he's getting good stuff in, man. That uppercut, you can see even from behind, Mathew Saad Muhammad every now and then will pop up from that uppercut from the bull. There it is again. Okay, now they skipped ahead to round 5. Or that round went by really fast, one or the other. That was an action-packed round. Gee, there wasn't a boring moment, was there? Wasn't a boring moment, Bruce.
Nope. This Jerry the Bull, today he would be a champion with all the titles out there.
Oh, there he is. It's telling him off for the low blows. He'd be a high-rated contender for sure, at minimum.
Anybody who would go into Rahway and take on James Scott, especially a foreigner, not even of this country, from Antigua.
Yeah.
Can only imagine what the prison system is like down there. And he's thinking into prison. What the hell? Am I fighting in a bamboo ring, or the prison is prodding me? Like the old Battle Royale days.
Right. Oh God, when they would they'd take the sticks and they'd slap them in the legs, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jerry the Bull, man, when he's on, he moves. He's a forward fighter.
He's nothing but yeah. Even when Mathew Saad Muhammad is the one landing maybe a few more clean punches, Jerry leans into him and pushes him backwards. You know what I mean? Like just through raw physicality.
Now, somebody like Michael Spinks, I think, would have a real easy time with him.
Oh yeah, he'd take him apart. Dwight Muhammad Kawi, did they fight? I haven't seen it. If so, I didn't see it. I'd imagine Dwight Muhammad Kawi would.
Right after this fight, he fought Dwight Muhammad Kawi.
Jerry Martin did?
Yep, Jerry the Bull Martin. After this fight, he gets knocked out by Saad Muhammad. The scores when he gets beat are 94-96, 95-95, and 93-97. And he's tied on one judge's, Harold Letterman's card. He's behind on 1 point on another, and he's behind by 4 points on another. But he's very much in the fight.
Right.
So
how does he do against Dwight Muhammad Kawi? I imagine he gets knocked out by Kawi.
He gets knocked out in the 6th round by Kawi.
Kawi better counterpuncher than Mathew Saad Muhammad, in my
And
opinion.
it was for the WBC light heavyweight title.
Oh, so he got like another champion. He got another title shot right away.
Yeah. 3 title shots, man. He got Eddie Muhammad for the WBA. He got Saad Mohammed for the WBC. And then Kwawi, after Kwawi beat Saad Mohammed, Kwawi challenged him for the WBC. So, yeah, man, 3 title fights within, let's see.
That's almost a 12-month period, if I'm...
3 title fights in 2 years.
Okay. Jesus.
Man, and he actually fought my brother Tim Witherspoon, Anthony Witherspoon. He's Tim's brother, Anthony.
Oh, wow.
And then he fought after that Richie Cates, the guy who we watched in the first Saad Muhammad fight. That's what these guys, they fought each other. Then he fought Prince Mama Muhammad. I don't remember him. He lost
you got like the ultimate level of mixing and matching with the late 70s, early 80s light heavyweights. Everybody fought each other at least once, if not twice.
Unbelievable, man. They knew that's what boxing was all about. You want the best in your division? Here's come over to Philadelphia. We got them all right here, one after another.
Right.
Line and knock them down. Look at the way he gets those hips and those hooks when he throws them to the body.
Yeah.
Almost like the head punching. He doesn't get it in there, but when he throws those body shots.
Oh, everything's behind them body shots from Jerry Martin, and look how he's always leading forward. It seems like. I mean, not always, but almost. There he is, leading in.
Yep, and I remember the ending of this fight. I watched it many, many times, and you can see you're right about leaning in. He'll actually lean right.
Right in. He's gonna lead right into one of them uppercuts, isn't it?
One of those big bombs from Saad. He's the kind of guy, he likes to take a beating and then he starts getting comfortable. Then he starts to really, really open up,
Kind of reminds me of, for a modern guy, example of that. This Jerry Martin kind of reminds me of is Subriel Matias. All right, if you watch like Subriel against Petros Anayan, he lost one against that guy, and then he came back and knocked him out after getting stopped the first time. And just the way he wears guys down and is always look how he leans into every shot. The way he leans into every shot. He's just like, you know what I mean? He's what's the word? Going for broke.
Mm-hmm. He's really stepping into those punches.
Yes, he's committed himself to the point where, like you said.
Yeah, he's committed. If you're a good counter puncher, you can time that, which is Saad is going to do.
Yeah.
But man, I'll tell you, until he does it, this guy just mauls him.
Mm-hmm. Well, and he's on you. You can't get him. You know what I mean? You can't get no goddamn room.
Oh, no breathe.
Yeah, can't breathe. Oh, there's that left hook. You just barely missed the money punch there. Mathew Saad Muhammad did. But look, now he's on him. Yep. Punch.
Not getting shot.
He's lucky that Hazard came and separated him. Punch. Here he is again. Punch. Even if they're not all getting in, you know what I mean? He's what's the word? He's creating that visual impression regardless, right? And the body punches. Oh my God. How did these guys take this? You know what I mean? Like, oh man.
And everybody knew that Saad was really on his way out too at this time. Everybody said somebody's going to catch him. Will it be Jerry the Bull Martin? It eventually was for Dwight Kwawi. But Jerry the Bull Martin came really close, as you can see in this fight.
Well, it's just that relentless pressure, like complete 100% commitment to the pressure.
Oh,
He's getting them right hands in him.
I've been noticing that overhand right before he comes inside. He gets that overhand right, makes Saad cover up, and that's when he can move in and unload with those body shots.
Yeah, he uses that right hand. That's a good spot there, Bruce. He uses that right hand. Not so much, even if he lands it, great. But if he doesn't land it, he's using it as much to make it to clear time for him to close the distance and get on top of him. Where he feels, oh man, brutal! What a grueling fight. This is the kind of thing that takes years off your career.
Yeah.
Whether you win, lose, or draw, this is a career shortening kind of fight.
Oh no!
No!
The damn tape broke, Doc. Let me splice that together.
Should have got a Betamax. Bruce.
Remember you used to eat them halfway through, something like this?
Oh man. I remember maybe I'm just rose tinted sunglasses. I remember Betamax being the better system, but VHS won out.
Yep, but VHS won out. Yeah, no, Betamax was Sony. That was like top of the line back then.
Mm-hmm.
That was Apple of today.
There you go. Yep. That's a perfect analogy. It was like Apple and Microsoft.
No, I remember I had a Trinitron. I thought it was hot shit. little 23-inch screen. You had
that was not little back then, man. That was a good sized fucking screen back then.
Switches for channel 1 to 12, and then
what was it? Was it Trinitron? Trinitron? What did they call it? Sony Trinitron XBR or some shit like that.
I don't remember, man.
I just remember the advertisements. Yeah.
I was jamming in the house and I had this oil candle on top of it, and this guy was playing the oil candle, knocked it right into the fucking Trinitron. Poop, gone.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
But what you think about it was such an ancient TV. You had to click the channels and tune in the.
Oh, did it have like the dials for like color?
Yeah, the dials.
Yeah. I know. I remember these.
All dial stuff. But it was like the hottest TV of 1980.
Remember Zenith? Zenith was like a big deal in like the early 80s, late 70s.
Oh, then they had this one that they said it was the greatest. It was called Curtis Mathis. You remember that one?
Curtis
Mathis. They sold them. It was like a time payment thing. They're big in Florida. They were up and down the East Coast, and it was a TV, and they put it in your house, and you paid them like monthly payments for it. But it was supposedly really high grade, and blah blah blah. I'm surprised you never. Oh yeah, you Google it. You'll see it in there. Curtis Mathis. They can't possibly be still in business today. But
I was gonna say I can't believe I've never heard of that, but that's okay. That's the beauty of this whole thing is like
we can Google anything now.
That and like it's really you got to remember, we're on literally like opposite ends of the continent.
The country, yep.
I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. You grew up in New England.
Yeah.
Right? And that's like, oh man, that you know what I mean? It's like that makes it fascinating because if we were all, if I was just hanging out from fellas from around the block, that gets old. We all know the same stories. You know what I mean? Like,
true. See, this is where Saad wants to keep it in a center ring like that.
Yeah, he's able to keep his back off the ropes now. Jerry Martin's starting to slow down a little, isn't he?
See, Jerry's trying to get that right hand in there and just push him back to the ropes with it and then mug him. But Saad's trying to stay in the center ring. He's trying to stay off those ropes. Sam Solomon just said, don't let your back touch those ropes. As soon as you touch them, pretend it's barbed wire.
There you go. Yeah.
And that's where the Bull was having his best work. And like I said earlier, he was tied on one of the judges' cards. That's how close this fight was.
Oh man, I can see why. I can see why, man. I can see why he might have even been ahead the way it's going now.
Yeah. If I was scoring, I mean, those are all scoring punches he's throwing there.
Yeah, dude, the body punches. He's landed a million body punches here.
You're not seeing Larry Hazard doing a lot of work. He doesn't have to.
No. He stays out of the picture too. No, him and Davey Pearl, they both stay out of the picture.
Yeah, those were good referees back in those days.
Yeah. The best referee is the one you don't see. Uh-oh.
Hey, G5, my brother. Salute, my man. G5 was doing some shows today about some classic boxing, and he gave me the idea to do this. So that's why I'm up here doing it, man. So shout out to my G5.
Nice.
And look at that fucking Bull. He's that right hand.
Yeah.
He hit him with that right hand on top of the head, and he knocks him back to the ropes. But
he's not closing. His feet aren't closing the distance though anymore. See?
Exactly. He's tired. He's losing it. He's not as effective as he was in the early rounds.
What is it? I hear the UK cats say that he's lost his shape. That's what's happened to Jerry Martin here. Oh! How did he not go down from that one?
Saad is starting to measure him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's looking for that right hand. Oh, no, he got saved by the round.
And he tried to throw that looping right.
See, he's throwing the right hand, Jerry Martin, but his feet aren't closing the distance anymore.
No.
Like we said, yeah, he's not closing that distance.
And he's starting to feel those punches now, too.
Yeah.
You know, he's going back on his heels.
Oh, yeah. And his hands.
Oh, look at I remember that growl on his face like a lion. Hit me. He bit right down on the mouthpiece. Come on.
Yeah, there it is again.
Okay, you got it. He's trying to shoot that big right hand over because he can't do what he wants to do when he's on the outside. He's got to get him against the ropes. Now.
Earlier in the fight, when he landed that right hand like he did a little bit ago, he wouldn't have just pushed him back. He would have been throwing body punches.
Yeah.
Now
he would have been on him. Now Saad got his second win.
Now he looks like Ernie Shaver's winging them wild right hands.
Yep, against Holmes when Holmes had that foot movement. Yeah.
I've always said that's to me Holmes's best performance is the first fight against Ernie, where he just completely outclasses and schools him with no problems.
Yep. But that second fight, that was a right hand, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because I had a guy on my show last night, and this is a cool guy. His name is Jim Catfish Hunter. We worked with Don King for like 30 years.
Oh God, okay, yeah. I know Catfish. I know the name Catfish Hunter. Yeah.
I talked to him last night for about a half hour, and he was at ringside for that fight, and he told me Shavers landed a left hook. I didn't want to correct the guy. But I know it was a right hand. You know, out of respect, I didn't want to say none of it was a right hand, but it was a right hand.
There is now. He might be conflating it. To be fair, he might be conflating that with the controversial non-knockdown that comes shortly after the right hand. I want to say either the round after or later in that round. Ernie throws a punch. I can't remember what kind of punch it is. And they rule it I believe it's Davey Pearl actually, rules it a slip. But that second fight's a barn burner. That second fight.
I had never heard of this guy before, but he's involved with a little bit with the Ike Iabuchi fight that's coming up.
Hunter, yeah, I know.
Well,
no, not him.
Well, no. Ikabuchi, he was going to be fighting Danny Williams, the guy who knocked out Mike Tyson.
You know what? I seen you in my feed with that. I was like, I couldn't tell. I was like thinking to myself, wait a minute, did these two fight? And then I saw it say 2025, and I'm like, wait a minute, is Ibuchi still alive?
52 years old, Doc, and he's going to fight. I think they just stopped the fight, didn't they? Oh, no, they didn't. Still going on. Okay, but anyway, Danny Williams got hurt. He got hurt in sparring. Got a thumb in his eye, and this happened yesterday. And they've already got a replacement for him. They got some African boxer who's a legit boxer. His name is Idris Afuni. I never heard of him before. Of course, I even looked at his record. But he fights in Africa, and he's an active boxer. Danny Williams hadn't fought in like 2 years, and Ike Ibuchi, he hadn't fought in 26 years. His last fight was against Chris Bird when he knocked him out. But,
everybody says Ibuchi lost his mind after the David Tua fight.
You know, I'm my friend Miles Bailey. He's in. Oh, here we go. Remember I said,
there he hasn't seen enough.
I said he just timed the look on his face. It was almost a premature stoppage. That's why they rewarded him for his next fight for a world title with Kwawi.
Okay. They didn't like. Look at the cornerman yelling at the ref.
What the fuck? Yeah. A little bit of a mini riot in there. Let's see if they show that in slow motion.
Who's that with the cowboy hat?
Saad. Oh man, is that his name is Sakovic? Is
Sagovic?
Joe Sagovic or something like that.
Sagovic, Sagovich, something like that.
There was some dude who went around with a cowboy hat on. Hey, Daniel Berry, bro, thanks for stopping by, bro. Happy Tuesday to you too, my man.
Absolutely. Look, the bull was just going to keep leaning in one day. Oh, yeah.
Side just time, and look at the referee. No, he doesn't let him hit him again. That's one thing I didn't like about Larry Hazard. He was a quick, he stopped those.
Especially for those days, he was a quick.
Murad Mohammed, I just saw him in there.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yep, I see him. Murad Mohammed. He had Razor Ruddock back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Man, all kinds of names and people and personalities,
I'll bet you my buddy Leon is in there. Probably in the ring.
Oh, 100%. I bet he is too. That's Murad Mohammed right there, isn't it? Young Murad Mohammed. We got Howard interrogating the ref.
He's going to talk about that stoppage. Let's bring it back.
We got to hear him interrogate him about the stoppage.
Right, left block. Look at him falling forward, leery-eyed, ready to go down. Then another right. And Larry Hazard.
He's getting ready to drop the bomb.
And he's going to have to explain it. I'm not prepared to say he did wrong. We've had too many deaths. It was round 11, 28 seconds into the round that it was stopped. But this one, oh yes, a lot written about this one and a lot of talk about this. We'll be back with more of the WBC World Light Heavyweight Championship fight after this word from our local station. We're back live in Atlantic City at ringside, and with me is referee Larry Hazard. Here he is. Please explain to the viewers, Larry, exactly why you stopped the fight.
As you know, there have been a lot of deaths, ring killings, and fighters who are unable to protect themselves at any particular time and getting concussions. This man suffered what is known as a concussive episode. Watch when he gets hit with this series of blows here. His hands were at his side. He was a sitting duck. You'll see him stagger here. His hands are, you see him here? He's wide open. His hands are at his side. Now, I had a look in his eyes. This man is hurt. This man doesn't know where he's at. Now, it doesn't matter whether he goes down or not. The referee has to be courageous enough to step in and do what he thinks is necessary. A man in this condition can get killed or get seriously injured from a fighter like Saad Muhammad. He had took a lot of close inside punches. He was getting hurt. I noticed that his legs were getting weak. Every time he would come out for the round, he was getting weaker and weaker. When Saad Muhammad hit him with that right hand, that series of punches, the man staggered right there with his hands at his waist. I had to do what I thought was for the best, in the best interest of this fighter, because there have been too many people connected in this game who are not concerned about fights. I felt that this man would have been seriously injured had I let this bout continue. Therefore, I would not have something of this nature on my conscience. I don't care what anybody says.
My friend, it took a lot of courage. And I'm proud that you're not paying any attention to the anger of the fans who are emotional and in many cases biased. And I also want to congratulate you because I think you've explained to the public exactly why you took the action you did. And if Jerry Martin was ahead in the scoring, it doesn't matter. My congratulations to you. Thank you very much for coming to us and explaining to us. Mathew Saad Muhammad is here right now. Just one quick word. Did you know that the man was in very bad
trouble? I'll tell you one thing. I did that with Murray Southern, but I believe he got up, but the man was hurt. And you seen it. You seen that round when I hit him with the right hand, the man completely dropped his hand. I was going to hit with a couple more combinations. That was been it.
Saad, congratulations to you. The guy gave you some battle, I'll tell you.
I'm going to say a praise good to God. I want to say hello to all Montgomery County Boys Club up there in Steve Street Gym and people over in Alaska.
What you really want is to unify the title. Michael Spinks.
Thank you, Watts. I'll tell you what, I got to give it to, real quick, Bruce, before I forget, I got to give it to Larry Hazard. I thought that was a pretty composed answer he gave, given especially the climate of the time and, let's just say how bloodthirsty we all were. Right?
and he was put on the spot too.
Yeah, exactly. And he handled it pretty well. I got to give it to him. He handled that pretty well.
I agree with you on that one, Doc.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, Bruce, it's been wonderful hanging out with you.
Me and you doing a fight. We got to do this more often.
Yes, we do. I'm gonna send you some. I'm gonna send you some MP4s and MP3s. You got to keep it on the down low, though. Okay.
For sure, bro. For sure.
All right, and just tell me honestly what you think. Given the context. And all right, brother.
Keep in touch, my brother.
Will do. You take care of yourself, Bruce. Appreciate you, man. Peace.
Appreciate you, man. And what can I say about tonight, man? This is Calling the Fights with Doc. It was great, man. We honored one of the true champions in boxing, man. The late Dwight Muhammad. I'm pretty stoned right now. The late Mathew Saad Muhammad. His birthday today, or was it June 16th? Nobody seems to know. It's one of the mysteries of boxing, but he brought us great fights, and I want to once again thank Doc and anybody else that came in here. Appreciate it, man. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more, and we will do it again soon. But for now, man, I'm out of here, man. Peace.